What's up, YouTube? Herb Wars here, and today we are adding a new family member to the game room. And I call it family members because games to me are family. And I'm extremely excited about this one. This is, if you've seen my Twitter or the thumbnail, you already know, the Neo Geo CD. Um, I've been looking at the Neo Geo CD since about November. I always look at game consoles that I don't own yet, and this was one of them. And the box is in kind of rough shape, but I'm not one of those collectors that needs a pristine box for every single game system that I own. I'm just happy enough just to have the original box that came with it. So I was talking to Console Collector, who's a YouTuber that if you don't watch, definitely check him out. And I said, hey man, I said, the other night I was like, I just sold my truck because I had an extra vehicle now. I bought a new car and I was like, I'm going to sell my truck. So I told my wife to call her mechanic friend. He came and bought the truck. I was like, I got some extra income and I want out of my truck to get a couple consoles. So I actually do have another console on the way. But anyway, I said I want to get a Neo Geo CD, and he was like, "Oh, dude, that's pretty awesome." He's like, "I got one too." He said, "You're gonna like it. It's a lot cheaper than the AES." And I have an MVS, but my MVS is just not working right now. So I said, all right, yeah, I'm picking one up. I said, I'm going to look on Facebook before I go onto eBay because eBay, you're going to pay a pretty penny. So the one thing about the Neo Geo CD that I want to show you guys, A, here it is. I got the regular model, the CD model. You just press this down, pops up. This is a lot larger than I realized. When I was looking at it on eBay, because I've never played one of these in real life, I didn't know anybody with a Neo Geo CD. I was expecting it to kind of be like the size of maybe the Dreamcast, but it's a lot larger than that, and that's fine with me. I think it's cool. I'm super excited to add this to the collection. So I wanted to buy one, and then I was going to mod it because the Neo Geo CDs are all region free, so you don't need to mod it to play with Japanese games. But there is a mod you can do that's fairly simple that plays all the Japanese games into English, just puts the text into English. So that's what I wanted to do. So what I did is I just went on Facebook and I typed in Neo Geo, and this is the first one that popped up. And you see that switch right there. Most of the time they mod them, they put them on the back. That's the switch of the mod that I wanted to do. So this one was already modded for me, and so I texted the guy or messaged the guy, and I said, "Hey, I just lowballed him real quick. Not lowballed him, but I shot him a message. I said, "Would you take this for it?" And it was $50 cheaper than what he was asking. He said, "Yeah, man, absolutely." He said, "I've been trying to get rid of this for a while now." He said, "Nobody seemed interested." I said, "Really?" So I said, "All right." I said, "Give me your PayPal," and I sent through him, and I said, awesome. So I sent him the PayPal, and then within 20 minutes, he said, "Here's the shipping label." I just sent it to the post office, and that was really cool of him. And then I said to him, I said, "All right, I'm going to order some games so I can try it out." He said, "You can burn games," which I didn't know. You can burn games for this, and you can play them. I said, "Oh, I don't get into any of that." I said, "If I was going to get into that, I would have to ask my buddy Dan B because he knows how to do all that stuff." So I ended up buying this and then ordering a couple games, but the Neo Geo came first. But the guy was cool enough to send me a burnt copy of a game so I could actually play, play it when I got it. And here's the controller. It has the micro switch D-pad. So he burnt me King of the Monsters 2. So when I came home from work yesterday, this was sitting on my front step, and I had no idea that he added this. So I was extremely excited that I actually got to play a game and not have to wait for the other games, even though they came in today. So I beat this last night, and let me tell you, this game is tough. It took me 20 minutes to beat the final boss, and if it wasn't for the continues, unlimited continues, I don't think I would ever be able to beat this game. Super tough, but super fun. And you can choose from 3 different monsters to play with. So the games that I actually ended up getting were 2 cheap games because I just spent money on a console. I want to get all the games I possibly can. So I picked up King of Fighters 94, and I have yet to try these out, but these games are in pristine condition. I was just too excited. I just wanted to make this video. And it came with a spine card. Now, if there's any Neo Geo CD collectors that actually watch my channel, maybe one of you guys can explain the spine cards to me because it seems like people go insane for them. And looks really nice. Can't wait to add that to the shelf. and Samurai Showdown 2, but in Japan it was called Samurai Spirits. And this one's in pristine condition too. That also comes with the spine card right here. So my weekend is going to consist of playing the Neo Geo CD. Like I said, I had a lot of fun playing King of Monsters 2 last night. I do remember playing that game in the arcade on the MVS, but I never got to play it on the Neo Geo CD, and I never at all came close to beating that game because it literally took me 20 minutes and, like, without exaggeration, maybe like 15 to 20 continues on the main boss alone because you go to like a boss rush at the end. So I'm just rambling. Sorry, guys. I'm just extremely excited to add this to the family of the game room. And actually, stay tuned because there's another family member showing up very shortly. Anyways, guys, keep gaming. Thanks for watching. Herb Wars out.